Welcome to LFN News, a production of LFN Media, bringing you the latest in celebrity news, with specific analysis to keep you in the know of what is going on around you. Well, we've all probably had it up to our necks with Kim Foxx's unwavering urge to implicate R. Kelly in whatever way possible, to the point of holding a press conference to publicly call on alleged victims to come forward. Of course, the fact that she always alleged to be a victim of abuse herself can easily have anyone fooled into thinking that that's the actual reason behind her hateful actions towards the RnB King, but we all ought to know that this was a mere decoy to get everyone feeling sorry for her, and losing sight of who she really is. Many have actually lost sight of the fact that Kim Foxx is no angel herself, and is actually a domestic abuser that has seen several related allegations from her husband over the years, that she has successfully managed to exonerate herself from, leveraging her power and position. In fact, it turns out she is actually the abuser that she likes to brand others as. Well, the most recent allegations of her domestic abuse of her husband, and the only that actually made it to the mainstream media, came to light in June this year, when Kelly Fox, her husband for 20 years, filed a police claim of domestic violence, that left many, including her very own fans, with goosebumps. Although many never bothered to dig deeper into the story, that she conveniently brushed off as a mere argument resulting from a family misunderstanding, the details of what actually transpired, according to police reports, will surely give you a snapshot into who Kim Foxx truly is, and could just as well explain why she would easily think R. Kelly is capable of doing what has been concocted against him by these ladies. The detailed police report says that, on June 4, 2022, at around 10 p.m., the police were dispatched to a domestic at the Fox home following a 911 call. Kelly Fox had dialed 911 to report a domestic with his wife, the police report says. 2 officers responded to the call and were dispatched to the couple's home. Kelly and Kim Foxx were allegedly standing on the front step of the home when the officers arrived at the house, as per the report. Kelly Fox then told the officers that his wife Kim Foxx had gotten angry about something he allegedly did that was posted on Facebook, and she asked him to leave the house and he refused. He told officers that his wife then became physical, blocking him from leaving the bathroom while she grabbed him by his collar like a common thief. Kelly Fox also narrated to the police how his wife had also snatched away the TV remote from his hands and thrown it to the ground. An officer reported that Kim Foxx was within earshot when her husband was recounting his ordeal, and she reportedly said, "All of that is true," the police report said. Kelly Fox also claimed that his wife had slapped him, although Kim Foxx was quick to deny this. Seems like Lady Fox was fighting so hard to rub this off like a simple domestic misunderstanding rather than the dirty domestic violence case it actually was. On domestic violence calls, officers must listen to both sides, especially that of the complainant. The officer asked Kelly Fox if he felt safe in the house, and he said he wanted to make sure someone understand what is happening here, the report said. Surprisingly though, it turned out Kelly Fox ain't the only one suffering at the hand of his lover. Survey data have found that most men experience a high prevalence of intimate partner violence, especially in the United States. Across the United States, nearly a quarter of all men reported some form of contact violence from their spouses in their lifetime, according to research. Approximately 1 in 10 men in the U.S. experienced contact violence or physical violence by an intimate partner during their lifetime and reported some form of IPV-related impact. The officer asked Kelly Fox to explain further, and he said Kim Foxx was being physically aggressive and he wanted it to stop, the report said. Meanwhile, a Flossmoor police sergeant talked with Kim Foxx, who said she and her husband had a quarrel and she wanted him to leave, the report said. The sergeant then walked over to Kelly Fox and the other officer, and Kelly Fox repeated that he just wanted it to stop, and said, "She can't come in my personal space and put her hands on me," the report said. An officer also allegedly talked with the couple's 19-year-old daughter, who said she heard the loud disagreement, although she didn't see anything and couldn't make much sense of what was going on, the report said. Kelly Fox then told an officer he needed to pick up his other daughter from her workplace, and he left, the report said. Afterwards, Kim Foxx confessed that she did put her hands on her husband, but claimed it was only to help guide him out of the house, claiming she never slapped him. The report continues. The officer then allegedly asked Kim Foxx if she felt safe in the home, to which she replied, "I mean, he's not crazy," the report said. Why he would even be more concerned about the safety of the violator rather than that of the victim just beats anyone's understanding. It is no wonder that all efforts by a local media outlet to get full details of the 911 call in the wake of the incident were futile. Allegedly, the media house had actually submitted a public records request to Flossmoor Police in a bid to access the full incident report, calls of service, and all body cameras worn by officers that day, but to no avail. The journalist allegedly went to the Flossmoor Police Department himself because the police chief was allegedly not returning any of his calls. At the police station, the journalist was asked if he had submitted a Freedom of Information Act request. He pointed out that he had done so the day before, and had also left a message for the police chief that day, as well as a message for the chief's administrative assistant a day later. A clerk at the police station said the chief had received all the requests but would not be responding to the same. 24 hours after Terry made the visit, Flossmoor's police chief did respond. He denied the release of body camera video of the incident, citing privacy, although he did release the narrative of the police report. Whatever privacy he was protecting only by holding onto the police cam footage leaves a lot to be desired. Although the report said this was the first time Flossmoor Police had responded to a domestic call involving Kim and Kelly Foxx, sources close to the family reveal that there has been several other claims of her abuse on her husband over the years that have been conveniently kept a secret thanks to her overwhelming influence. The officer also wrote that while working on a report on the incident, an investigator from Fox's Executive Protection Unit showed up at the Flossmoor Police Department and advised police could contact him if they needed anything, the report said. The state's attorney's office released the following statement in a bid to justify their unfair withholding information. "This is a personal family matter. Please provide State's Attorney Foxx and her family with respect and privacy. Lady Foxx just might have won the war against the media on this one, but those that are able to read between the lines are definitely making sense of why she would actually be obsessed with locking R. Kelly up, despite her own faults." That's all we had for you today. Please let us know in the comment section below what you think of the realization that Lady Foxx is no angel after all. We value your honest opinion. Thank you for watching LFN News, a production of LFN Media, giving you another view of issues at hand. To get notified whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now and hit the notification icon, and remember to give us your comment on the subject matter below.